Request from S? Okay, I think we're live, guys. Let's see. Somebody falls out here. Okay. Y'all wave hi to everyone.
Hi.
Grand Rising. Can we say Grand Rising?
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. Okay. You want to wait to accept the request, or you want to just go? And you should turn it down so it doesn't confuse us. Okay. All right. Go live with Essence, right?
Bye.
Okay.
What is this about?
Okay, so
Turn that down.
okay. Brightest moments. Welcome to Storytime with Daddy O, featuring my children, Megaa and Ame'i. We have a new guest today.
Yes.
Bree. Say hi, Bree. We can't see in the frame. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this because now we got cut off. Max, come on, sit up. All right, come on, let's get in here, y'all. Get in here. Here, come on, you sit with me, Ame'i. Sit in Daddy's lap. Yeah. Okay, come on, get closer, Bree. All right, so what we're going to be starting with today, we're going to be reading two new books that I will autograph and give away to two lucky, I see that last night, go fast. Two lucky winners, yes. And all you have to do is text to Storytime 65047. Text Storytime to 65047 if you have a chance to win. So the first book that I'll be reading is it's called The True Story of the Three Little Pigs by John Scieszka.
That's crazy.
Scieszka. Yeah, we don't want to say the name wrong. But I chose this book because it is a twist on the classic story of the Three Little Pigs, as told from the wolf's point of view. Okay, and we love point of views, and we all know life is about perspective. So let's get into it. The true story of the Three Little Pigs. Okay, so now we're gonna get to hear from the wolf. Have y'all ever heard from the wolf?
Yeah.
You haven't heard from the wolf and the Three Little Pigs?
Yeah. The pigs.
Don't tell the story yet, man.
I know about it.
Oh, you know about this? Okay, so let's get into it. Okay. I'm the wolf. Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me Al. I don't know how this big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. Maybe it is because of our diet. Hey, look, it's not my fault. Wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies, sheep, and pigs. That's just the way we are. I mean, if a cheeseburger were cute, folks would probably think, you were too big and bad too. But look how big that's a big burger right there. You see that burger? How many is that, man? That's a triple.
No way. We got a bunny in it.
Oh, they got the rat right there. Oh no, that's the bunny, right? Or
Yes.
that's another animal.
That's the rat, bunny ears, and
So he got a triple. He got a triple
and
burger.
the mouse right there.
Oh, he got a triple mouse burger going up. Okay, but like I was saying, I'm checking words now. The whole big bad wolf thing, is all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. This is the real story. Okay, Wolf is about to break it down now, y'all. Okay, now I'm gonna do another voice. Way back in the day, once upon a time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneeze and cold. I ran out of sugar.
You're right.
You have to make a cake for granny. Okay. So I walked down the street and then I asked my neighbor for a cup of sugar, and now this neighbor was a pig, and he wasn't too bright either. Yeah. He had built this whole house out of straws. Can you believe that? I mean, who in their right mind would build a house of straws? Let's go see this house. So I'm gonna change voice again. So of course, the minute I knocked on the door, it fell right in. I didn't want to just walk into someone's house. So I called, Little Pig, little Pig, are you in there? No answer. I was just about to go home without a cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. That's when my nose started to itch. Oh, I felt the sneeze coming on. I huffed, and I snuffed, and that ain't the wrong. I sneezed a great sneeze. And you know what? The whole darn straw house fell down. And right in the middle of the pile of the straw was the first little pig. There's the doorknob. He had been home the whole time.
It was under there.
Yeah, he was done. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in straws. So I ate it up. Think of it as a big cheeseburger laying right there. No, this one there, on the other side. Yeah. I was feeling a little better, but I still didn't have my cup of sugar. So I went to the next door neighbor's house. This neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He had built this house of sticks. I had rang the bell on the stick house. Nobody answered. I called, said, Mr. Pig, are you in there? He yelled back, go away. You can't come in. I'm saving hairs on my chin. I had just grabbed the doorknob when I felt that sneeze coming on. I huffed it. And I snuffed it. Oh, wait a minute, that ain't yet there. And I tried to cover my mouth with the great sneeze. Oh. And you're not going to believe this, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's. And when the dust cleared, there was a second little pig, dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor. It's the truth. Wolf's honor. Now, you know food spoils. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know that, right? Okay. If you just leave it out in the open, So I did the only thing that there was to do. I had dinner again. Think of it as a second helping. I was getting awfully full, but my cold was feeling a little bit better. And I still didn't have that cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. So I went to the next house. Now, this guy here, this guy was the first and the second little pig's, wait a minute, hold on, man. It was the first and second little pig's brother, okay? See, I almost got that confused. He must have been the brains of the family. He had built a house of bricks, okay? I knocked on the brick door, no answer. I called, I said, Mr. Pig, you in there? And do you know what that little rude little porter answered? He said, get out of here, Wolf. Don't bother me again.
Ooh.
Okay, he had a different plan. Talk about impolite. He was probably he probably had a whole sack full of sugar. And he wouldn't even give me a little cup for my dear, sweet old granny birthday cake. What a pig. I was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake. When I felt my cold coming in, I huffed, and I snuffed, and I sneezed once again. Achoo! The third little pig yelled, and your old granny can sit on a pig. Oh. Now, I'm usually a pretty calm fellow, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy. When the cops drove up, of course, I was trying to break down this pig's door, and the whole time I was huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene. The big bad wolf, I'll huff and puff. The rest, as they say, is history. The news reporter found out that the two pigs I had for dinner, they figured a stick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting. So they jazzed up the story with all kind of huff and puff and blow your house down. And they made me the big bad wolf. That's it. That's the real story. I was framed. Maybe you could loan me a cup of sugar. Y'all give it up for the true story of the three little pigs. Can I get a round of applause? Can I get a round of applause? Okay. So the second book I'm going to read is Beads and Braids by Marissa Jacob and Aryn Diggs. I chose this book because it tells the story of a little girl who realized that all of her superpowers came from within. This is a great book. You like this book?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about
Where
it.
did you get this book?
Let's talk about, let's talk about the hairstyle. What kind of hairstyle is that, man?
That's, I see all of the beads that she connected
Right,
to her hair.
right.
I think she braided her own hair.
Oh, you think so? Maybe her mama braids her hair.
Yeah, and she put beads in her hair to make them like pretty.
Right, and what do you see, man? What do you see, Bree?
I
Come
see
on
her
now. You
smile.
ain't gonna say nothing, Bree?
I see braids and then beads at the bottom of her hair tips.
Do you like this hairstyle, man? Would you get this hairstyle?
Yeah,
I'm like,
I see the earrings.
Oh, you see the earrings? Okay.
Yeah, but I lost my earrings.
you
she
be lost, man.
losing. Okay, so let's get it now. Okay, we are going to get into heads and it says braids. What is it? Braids on that. Heads and braids. Okay. Okay, here we go. As far back as she could think, Aryn's mommy would brush her thick, soft, curly. Is that rough? Or is that an H or a B?
Brown hair.
Oh, okay. Brown? Okay, brown hair. And then top it off with a love.
A bow.
A bow? Oh, that's a B. That look like. Okay. And then top it off with a bow. She had blue bows, pink bows, and even sparkly bows. Aryn loved bows. Look at all her bows.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Right, she has a lot of bows.
Yeah, she might be
The bow girl.
bow girl. Or the ninja bow girl.
As Aryn grew older, her hair finally grew long enough to add beads and braids.
Wow.
Look at her, she got some beautiful hair.
I mean, you
Daddy.
won't get that hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that hair when I grow up so big.
Okay. These were not just plain beads and braids. Oh, look at that.
All of the beads on her hair.
Yeah, that almost looked like marshmallows, huh?
Yeah, marshmallow hair, they just thick.
They're sparkly. She's shining.
She like shining up in the rack.
Look, they were magical. Hey, okay. And any little girl who wore them received special powers. The power of movement. Okay, now we know about that. Don't we know the power of movement?
Yeah.
Don't we dance all the time?
Yes.
Okay, so the bees gave her the power of movement, the power of wisdom. Oh, look at her. You know what? This is an equation. You see this equation, man?
She's trying to finish it.
Oh, no, she's figuring it out. When she's dancing, she's making an equation because she got the power.
Her mind is telling her to think what it is.
The power of imagination.
Whoa.
She just climbed up the tree.
Yeah. Aryn had pink beads and braids, star-shaped beads and braids, heart-shaped beads and braids. She loved her beads and braids. Beads and braids, beads and braids. So one day, Aryn got very sick, and she had to go to the hospital for a long time. Uh-oh. Baby, Mama's here. I believe that you're going to be just fine. You will lose your hair, and you will have some rough moments. I love you, and I'm not going anywhere. Oh,
She don't lose her hair?
yeah. Mommy thought she's going to lose her hair. She's not feeling good. See what's wrong with her. Aryn has some rough moments. Aryn's hair fell out, and Aryn felt alone. My child will make it. I believe in her healing. I will be there. Aryn, you are not alone. Aryn put on a pink bow, a purple bow, a leopard bow, and even a squiggly bow. But none of them would fit quite like her beads and braids. Aryn started to get better. She grew bigger and stronger. Okay, Aryn's getting better.
She just took her hair, and her hair got off, but now it grew.
Right, it's growing back.
Oh,
And stronger and bigger. And so did her hair. Aryn's hair just kept growing and growing and growing. And one day, her mommy said, "Baby, I think it's time for some beads and braids." She's back.
Her hair's back.
Yes. Aryn looked at her mommy and said, "Yes, I miss my beads and braids, and I'm glad to have them again. But I've learned that the superpower of beads and braids was inside my heart all along." I rise. Aryn and her mommy, her daddy, and her baby brother, and her beads and braids lived happily, healthily after the end. Okay, so we see the importance, of just making sure we look inside and we know that the specialness is inside, guys, right? The specialness lives inside.
yes.
Even though you might feel powerful and magical with your hair done.
Magical.
Yeah, I mean, but Megs, you like to get your hair done. All y'all like to get your hair done. But you have to know that the magic lives inside, okay?
And the magic makes the world happy.
Yes, this is true. So we love you all. We hope you enjoyed the story as we did. And before we go, I want to let you know that we have a special announcement coming regarding the custom Shane Creations Storytime with Daddy O artwork on the next series. So y'all stay tuned for that as well. Thanks, Essence, for partnering with me on this live IG series. Tune in August 28th when we will do it again. And thank you to everyone. And thank you to my kids. And shout out to all of the parents. So like I was saying, we're still in summer. School's about to start again. So if you guys, all the parents out there, if y'all could tap in, with your kids for the story time, it's pretty cool. We love you. Have an awesome day. Peace.
Peace.
You know how to do it? Okay, watch out. It says Big N right here.